Hello, Pisces. It's Maria, insightfulastrology.com. Welcome to your February monthly forecast. And you guys are kind of underwater this month. I'm not going to lie. This is a very subterranean, internal month for you. We start with Mercury being retrograde in your hidden 12th house. And most of the energy that I'm talking about for you this month is occurring in your 12th house. And the 12th house happens to be your blind spot. You don't really see it clearly. The 12th house connects to your spirituality and deep fears. It is also the area of your chart that talks about isolation in many forms. So there is this mental kind of isolation for you to rethink things. Going back to therapy is a great thing to do when Mercury is retrograde in your 12th house. Going back to explore your spirituality or psychic intuitive realms is really good as well. But Mercury retrograde in the 12th house can feel like a foggy energy. It's really good for imagination and imaginative pursuits, but logical thinking might feel a little foggy until after the 20th when Mercury goes direct. So be gentle with yourself and understand that that energy is there. But there's so much else happening in your 12th house. And Jupiter and Saturn are the heavy hitting planets hanging out there now. Jupiter is spiritual divine protection in your 12th house. So I want you to understand that no matter what's going on in your life and no matter how scary this issue seems, you are going to be fine. You're going to be rescued. You're going to be protected. Jupiter promises that. This is expanding you spiritually. And there's an army of hidden angels there just helping you get through something. That something is probably a deep fear, a deep insecurity, a fear of success, a fear of failure, a fear of letting go of a goal that you had for so long because it defined everything about you, or a fear of you never being able to create the structure that you really want in this physical world. And everything that I just said has to do with the planet Saturn moving through your 12th house. Big karmic lessons in those subjects for you. Jupiter will protect you and help you, though. So you just have to get serious about trying to define. You have to name these fears. You have to name these issues that you're having. And sometimes the only way to do that is through a sounding board, therapy, past life regression, dream work, hypnotherapy. Okay, whatever works for you. You guys need to do it. And February is the perfect month to do this, to be alone. You know, you can, gosh, what is it called? Those retreats where you purposely don't talk and you are forced to get in touch with yourself and God or spirit. I'm forgetting the name of these retreats, and I don't even know if they're offered right now with COVID, but something like that is really perfect for you to look into. You go away from the world, you unplug from every device, and you take this vow of silence, and you don't talk. Instead, you listen. You listen to the spiritual downloads that you're going to get. So even if you can't go away on an actual retreat to do this, I want you to figure out a way to do it in your home, in your own space, even if it's just for a couple of hours a day. You'll get those downloads, trust me. Venus is in your 12th house too this month on the 1st through the 25th. So Venus is going to help you. As a matter of fact, Venus meets up with Jupiter on the 11th, giving you a huge spiritual gift. Or somebody anonymous will help you in a magnificent way to get through something in your real physical world. Now, on the 11th, there's also a new moon in your 12th house. So this is when you might want to start the therapy. You might want to start a project behind the scenes that has to be discreet, that requires you to spend a lot of time alone. That's when you want to start it. The spiritual blessings for you this month cannot be overstated. And while it might not seem as exciting as, winning the lottery or finding a new love, it matters because this is the kind of support that goes well beyond the physical, and you can count on it. It is divinely inspired protection. And it looks like, for some reason, you need this help right now. Now, I'm not saying your life is a shit show. What I'm saying is that you're going through a very significant spiritual breakthrough, and you're releasing a big fear. You are working through some major behind the scenes karma here. And I want you to succeed, and I know you will. So Saturn is going to square Uranus on February 17th, and that square requires you to mentally break out of the box and break some patterns in your brain and how you have been viewing this situation in order to finally break free from it. So you're going to have to think differently, radically differently. You're going to have to take a different approach because whatever you've been doing isn't working. And it's okay to abandon a goal that defines you, because you have to recognize, Pisces, that it no longer defines you. You're evolving. And I really see that for a lot of you this month. Happily, Venus will go into your sign on the 25th through March 21st. And that's going to give you a lot of extra confidence and support. And it's going to restore a sense of personal harmony. So whatever is happening here behind the scenes, it's going to continue to happen for a while, but there is this release point, I think, when Venus moves into your sign, and that's going to be beautiful. Now, on the 27th, there is a full moon in your partnership sector, and that full moon could be a fulfillment, business partnership or personal relationship coming to fulfillment, but it may also be a turning point in a relationship where you realize that things have to change. Maybe you part ways. It doesn't have to be breakup energy, but it absolutely is guaranteed to be an illumination, an awareness of the emotional reality of your connection, for better or for worse. And so, guys, even though this is such an undercover month for you, I really want to make sure that you have a support system, that you have somebody to talk to, even if it's not your traditional person, because you need someone to contain all of this with you and for you. Hold that space for you in the month of February while you sort this out. A therapist would be ideal, but again, this could be spiritual. This could be a spiritual mentor. This could be you hiring a psychic or going to a medium or going to an astrologer. Okay, there's a lot of room here in the 12th house, but it will help you. It will heal you. It will help set you free from something that has been blocking you for a really long time. All right, Pisces, so this is big. Thank you all so much for watching. And of course, if I could help you look at your life deeper during a personal consultation, just click that link in the description box below, and you and I will be talking very soon. I love you guys. Take care.